Now, you don't need to have a friend in the LS car meet. You can invite him after, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite my other character. I'm in. Check out what aiming targeting mode you're in. In this case, I'm in assisted aim partial, meaning I need to join Anahuac 1P5. Now, yesterday Anahuac 1P5 was not working. I suspect today it'll be just perfectly fine. All right. Go ahead and join Anahuac 1P5. You accept the first alert. 1, 2, 3, XX, and you're merged. So you accept the first alert, and then you X square fast on the second alert. Then you wait. You hold on to square for 1, 2, 3, and then you press X and then X again. You heard me. You saw me do it. And then you contact Anahuac 10P5 from this point. And now I'm going to invite my other character to join me. Other character tends to is spawning locations pretty much always in the LS car meet, but if you get your other once you get someone to join you, they just make it easier, have them spawn in the LS car meet as their spawning location. All right, so I will also be getting the club with my other character. Alright, so I'm inviting my other character to join the session. Now, if they're in a different targeting mode than you, it's perfectly fine. Tell them it's fine. They might need to change targeting mode later, if they need to be on the other opposite targeting mode, but if they get that alert, don't worry about it. Alright, so once your friend is in the LS car meet, have them invite you in. Now, what I need to do is I need to get the vehicle that I want to use to merge from, so the mods that I want.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Desired modifications I want to go onto the new vehicle, and I want the Eudora. Now, because I'm doing a hidden livery as well, and we checked that it was livery number for the Toreador. This is livery number 12. That's the number that I need to select in the vagrant. So livery number 12. Now I need to merge onto a vagrant first, and then select livery number 12 on the Vagrant, and then I merge from the Vagrant onto the Toreador. Now, can't be too upset. I'm the one who merged onto the Toreador, and I merged a scratch vehicle on top of the Toreador, so I'm fixing it up right now. But that's the work you got to put into if you want to have clean modded cars. You got to check constantly, and this is why you want to check. You want to organize your clean from your scratched, so that way you're always merging clean vehicles on top of your mods. Because if you'll end up like me, where I have literally given myself tons of work because tons of extra steps because I've merged a scratch vehicle on top of a Toreador. But we will fix that. So using my Eudora, which has the desired color and wheels, and it's fully clean, I'm going to merge this on top of the Toreador. Oh, so at this point, register as a CEO, request a buzzard, CEO vehicles. You gotta fly up into your buzzard. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I'm flying up. Oops, messed this one up. Gotta be careful. You gotta fly high enough. Now the controls are crazy. So I might end up messing this one up. I was distracted. That's what happens. Okay, so I'm high enough, jump out. Contact Anahuac 10P5 on the way down. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of stuck in a funny little spot here, which is fine, perfectly fine. Just gotta find my way back onto the road using this crazy camera angle. So I saw a little opening there, so I'm gonna take it. Not all cars are good for this area. It's around here I saw the opening. Oh, there it is. To my left. Let's go a little running start. And it should be right in here. Little opening to get back onto the road. to get back somewhere so that the luxury helicopter is easier to access. Driving backwards helps sometimes, so you can actually, it's like a little bit easier to guide. So I'm just trying to get somewhere where I'll be able to see where the luxury helicopter spawns. Right now, I think I'm below the bridge from the LS car meet. And near the arcade, actually. Oh no, I'm over here. So then I go see abilities, rescue, request luxury helicopter. Then I listen for the helicopter noise. Getting louder. Getting louder. And then look around to see behind you, spot anything. I suspect it's going to land at the usual spot to find a way to get there. There we go. Think I'm heading in the right direction. I was, at least. I think at this road I need to turn right. I can certainly hear it. Can't really hear it anymore.
You're walking into me here? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, man. He's dude. Oh, yikes.
If it gets too difficult, you could always just, you know, have the other player just leave the game, come back, and start again, which is what I'm going to do now. 2 hard basket. The point is to try to get into the luxury helicopter. Oh, it was down there. I never would have found it. Not in a million years.
Are you coming? I'm heading back. Got to take a Monday to rest.
Man. Alright, so I'm going to start again. I got a bit distracted there. So we're doing a car-to-car merge. to get the secret livery on a Toreador with Benny's. I need to bring in my vehicle from. So I bring in the Eudora that I want to use. It's got fully clean mods to my standards. To my standards of fully clean. Does not have interior trim clean, but I genuinely don't care. It's good.
How's it going? See ya.
I don't want some weird colored interior. Alright, once I get into my buddy's car, because they start off a sprint. I can also start it off, it doesn't matter, as long as the sprint gets started and you are in your friend's car. Then when there's 2 seconds remaining, I'm gonna get, my friend is gonna return the personal vehicle to storage, and it'll kick me out of the car. So, when there's 2 seconds left. Now. I'm in the black screen, contact Anahuac 10P5. I need to be in a CEO, request a buzzard from CEO vehicles. The reason I request a buzzard is I'm going to go in the buzzard, fly up into the sky, and jump out. Fly high enough to dive when I jump out. On the way down, I start to join Anahuac 10P5. I accidentally invited them to a party. Okay, and then I join Anahuac 10P5. I accept that the job is full, alert, and I request a luxury helicopter from my CEO abilities. At which point I drive over to generally the designated spot. This is the spot where my luxury helicopter generally spawns. I would say 99.99% of the time. Earlier it was an anomaly because I flew the helicopter in some random place. And that's what happens if you don't have like a regular process. You'll end up doing weird stuff like dying in a weird spot where the luxury helicopter will spawn somewhere else. Alright, once in the office, you walk to the reception. You request a vagrant because we want that hidden livery. So what I'm doing is I'm putting on the mods that I want onto the vagrant first, because the vagrant has that additional thing which has ability to transfer over hidden liveries. So once the mods are on the vagrant, I change the livery design to the one that I want, the number that I want. So once I'm outside, I request a buzzard. So the hidden livery that I want on the vagrant to go onto the Toreador is number 12. On the list you'll see on Google Docs, it'll tell you the it'll tell you the number, but what you need to do is you need to add one. Add one. So if it says number 11, which is what it's saying on the Google Docs, that means that on the Toreador, that would be number 11. On the Vagrant, you need to select number 12. And that's because when it was available, because these are all hidden liveries now, but they were available at some point. When it was available, it was number 11 on the Toreador. Then you get into the buzzard, you jump out of the buzzard. On the way down, as you all know, I like to join Anahuac. Get prepared to join, and then I only join once the car is flashing. At this point, we get the other character or your friend to get out of the game. Usually I have them close the game and then join back through that original invite. Since we're doing back-to-back merges. Now there are ways to get on glitch inside DLS car meet. I just find this is straightforward, easy. You don't have to do a takeover, which costs money. So from the Vagrant, we're going to select livery number 12.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
That'll save the mods. Again, double check your merges. Make sure that all the features are unselected. Because merging the colors can sometimes get a little bit wonky. Again, I don't care about trim color. I want it to be white. And livery, that's the one that's the secret. We want number 12. That says naval battle. Yes, it's not the shark one. So look at it carefully. That is not what it's gonna look like when it's on the Toreador. So your friend is at the LS car meet. They send you an invite again. It's always best practice to be sharing screens together. So at least your friend can see what you're doing. Particularly if you have a friend that is good at giving ideas, like what merges to do. Because then they can see the process, they could be part of the process. So get in their car. Once you're in their vehicle, you have them request a sprint, but you need to bring in your car inside the LS car meet. By the way, by them leaving the game and coming back, there's no cooldown for the sprint. So closing the game. Alright, when there's 2 seconds left, you return personal vehicle to storage. Well, your friend does, and you get kicked out. Now, in this case, I already know what the merge is going to look like. There's gonna be a lot of satisfaction though that the merge is fully clean. So now you're still in your CEO. You request a buzzard. You notice it didn't spawn in the same spot this time, but that's normal. Don't worry about it. Just drive around. Now, I've never been murdered by an NPC, but it wouldn't matter because the whole point of getting the buzzer is to die. So if you wanted to have a bit of fun and just get beaten to death, that's also an option. And then once you're high enough in the buzzard, you jump out. And prepare to join Anahuac 10P5. Once your vehicle has glowing, then you can join. And you accept that the job is full alert. You request, go to CEO abilities, you request a luxury helicopter.
Please clear the landing area.
You get into the luxury helicopter.
Welcome aboard.
You request to go to the Maze Bank.
Your office? Okay. Be good now. I'll be waiting for another call.
There's the boss. Hello. What do you need?
Now, when you walk up to the receptionist, when she says hello is usually when you can press right on your D-pad.
You got a nice fleet, boss.
And now, if we remember correctly, all my destroyed vehicles are all vehicles that need to be merged. They're all scratch vehicles, and the Toreador is a scratch vehicle. It's just that it needs to be available in order to do the merge, and that's why it's the only one that's non-destroyed in this
No problem. I'll have your personal
garage.
vehicle brought around.
Once you're outside of the CEO, you request your buzzard. Now sometimes there's a cool-off period. It often happens to me. And here's this what the Toreador is going to look like. Toreador, it's going to look like. But it's going to be clean. So every once in a while you're going to have cars that you really, really love the look of. And you got to take the time and the effort to learn how to change crew colors. You have a car that's scratched, but you really love the color or you really love the look. So that's where you go online and you search how to change the features you want to change so that you can keep it as close to the one that you liked as possible. This is one of those situations. Wait till I flash. And here we go. So this is amazing. This is what I wanted. This is the car that was originally scratched and now it's clean modded. Looks almost the same as it did earlier. The biggest difference being that it doesn't have selected paint. Okay, so now we're going to verify.
What's you in today?
Now, if you have a blank plate, whatever plate you merge on top of it will be blank.
Should be running better than ever.
Now you can maximize it, you can do whatever you want. I can't see what this looks like at all, so I'm actually not going to do too much more. But this is a hidden livery, so if I go to livery, it says 12 out of 12. Most people wouldn't see that. And there's like a war camo that I don't really want to put. I like this one. So this is a hidden livery. It's not hidden for this character because it's not, but it's possibly because they'd already had it earlier. There you go. So if this was, if you bought this or you got it gifted at Cars to Friends glitch, what you would know differently from it, here, let me just, I'm not sure that you need to save it, you need to change something on it to save it. So if you give it to gift Cars to Friends glitch, if they didn't have that special livery already available for them, this would not be selected.
You have any problems? You bring her back to me.
And there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll do some more back-to-back merging.
MMI, we expect the unexpected.
What's at the agency? Oh, I must not have transferred that over to Huma Coop.
I think we can handle that.
Now we have a lot of cars that we can